Casey's Audio Vault.
Tyler, Dave, and Dean from Theory of a Deadman.
January 20th, 2009.
Theory of a Deadman in studio for the 6 o'clock Rock Report. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hey, thanks for having us. We're just here.
Maybe a quick introduction, just say hello to Winnipeg.
Hey, Winnipeg, I'm Dean.
I'm Dave, Winnipeg. What's up?
I'm Tyler.
Playing tonight with Rev Theory at the Burton Cummings Theater.
That's right, Burton Cummings Theater. That's a really awesome theater. That's a great room.
And Burton, he's a great guy.
Is he?
Yeah, come on, he's famous. Guess who? He's from the Burton Cummings band. I think he's the bass player.
Have you met Mr. Burton Cummings?
No, we've met his cohort, Mr. Bachman, which he's awesome, dude.
Stayed at his guest house in Salt Spring Island.
I went a little while. He's a nice guy.
Oh, to Salt Spring?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not too far from. Oh, it's by one of the Gulf Islands by Vancouver. So
He's got one of those pressed earth homes or something like that. What was that material?
Is he living off the grid?
Yeah.
He lives in
cell service
Hobbiton.
he lives in Hobbiton. He lives in Middle Earth.
Shire.
Now, you're playing with Rev Theory. Are you a little bit upset that they stole your name?
We're a lot upset.
We're very upset.
We were just joking about this off the air, how we challenged them to a fight because to see who was the tougher theory band. They won, so we're changing our name.
They have massive upper body strength. Is that what you were saying earlier?
Yes.
But we're lovers, not fighters. Multiple times a day lovers.
Did you guys have any other band names before going on to Theory of a Deadman? Do you have some skeletons in the closet?
That would be an awesome name for a band, Skeletons in the Closet. Doesn't really roll off the tongue. We were one of those bands that didn't really tour a lot, so we didn't really have a band name. And I think our label was like, you need to find a band name.
Yeah,
we can't release
you
your
guys are
record.
signed now,
Yeah.
so.
It was a song title off our first record. We stole it and used it.
Burton Cummings was taken.
Burton Cummings was taken.
Now, obviously, everyone's talking about the new U.S. president, Obama,
Yes.
inaugurated today. Any thoughts? You guys keep your eye on the political
We were
world?
watching it on the tour bus this morning.
Yeah,
a little bit.
we spend a lot of time in America, so it's one of those things you almost can't escape. I remember when it was before he was even voted in, all the politics on TV every day, day in and day out. But it's pretty interesting, I guess, and I think it's exciting.
I think
Exciting
it'll
time.
have nothing but a positive effect on what we do. With the economy is in the toilet and stuff. I think it can only be great that he's in office. And, I don't know if there's any George Bush fans out there.
I think the change on this kind of a scale is exciting, no matter who would have been voted in. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited to see what happens, see how it goes, see if anything big changes.
So you've experienced Obama mania firsthand in the States?
Yeah, well, me and him, we used to kick it. Old school.
He's
Back
a big
in the day.
Theory fan.
He is.
Let's start that rumor right now.
He came in a couple
loves
shows.
Theory.
Let's start that rumor
Where's he
right
from?
now.
Chicago?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, he came to our Chicago show. Sure.
Well, clearly your song, Not Meant to Be, was George Bush saying goodbye to the U.S. people.
That should be his exit song. He just got dumped by America. So.
Sorry it didn't work out.
It's never enough to say I'm sorry. Maybe we're not meant to be.
Not Meant to Be, Theory of a Deadman, a song for George Bush.
Yes.
We'll miss you, buddy. We'll miss you.
This tour with Rev Theory is going to take you to the end of this month, and then you guys are out on the road with Hinder and Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you met the guys from Crue?
I met Vince Neil backstage. He's a pretty cool guy.
I haven't met any of the guys yet. Ty, you met one or two, didn't you?
Just Tommy Lee, and Vince's wife was very nice.
Where was Vince?
He was on stage.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
We could start a whole other rumor right now, too.
Yeah.
I interviewed Vince Neil once as well. It just seems like he's a smallish guy, but bigger than life. He's got like his own collection of cars. He's got his brand of tequila, his brand of wine, his tattoo parlor, airline. Do you guys have anything going on the side?
We are going to have a Theory of a Deadman country.
We're starting our own country.
I do have an
we
Air
like to
Miles
one-up
card.
people.
I do have an Air Miles card.
What about
We tried
Theory
the
of a
airline
Deadman
thing,
Air
but
Mile card?
Deadman didn't go too well.
We're going to start selling tickets.
Yeah.
Deadman Airline. Yeah.
A brand of maple syrup.
That would be awesome.
No, I'm not really into syrup, but all right, we'll do it. Let's do it.
What about something like a Theory of a Deadman coffee house, like like
Tom
Tim
Hortons?
Like a Tom Hortons, yeah, right.
I like the sound of it.
Well, Kiss has one of those as well. They've got their own coffee
They have
shop.
everything.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kiss has everything,
They
though.
have coffins, right?
You can be buried in a Kiss coffin.
Unbelievable.
You can't
I
use
wanna
Kiss
be-
as an example because they've got everything.
I want to be buried with a Kiss member.
I think Peter Criss is ready.
Peter Criss, I think, is already.
But he's
dead.
the one that you don't want to be buried with.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you guys have any extravagant collections now that the money's in and you're on cruise control?
Dean's eyeing up a Honda CRV.
Yeah, I'm going to be rolling big time.
Nah, not really. We spend so much time on the road. We pretty much just, have nice guitars.
I think that's the only
I got a
collection
pretty
I would even say.
bitchin' collection of hockey cards.
Yeah.
Do you really?
No,
I got some. Somewhere. I don't know where they are, though.
I do
I
have
had
a collection that's just not bitching.
I had a huge collection and I brought it to school one day and then they poofed me. You remember that? When they knocked my
Poofed you.
hand?
Scramble.
Scramble or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I played through Farthies with all of my collection. My Ricky Wayne
Farthies.
Gretzky's card.
There were some great
that was
card
it.
games you could play, like line them up against the wall and you'd flick them and knock them over. And
Yep.
talking about collections.
Were you guys fans of Motley Crue when you were younger? Is that
I really looked up to Tommy Lee when I saw that porno he made with Pam.
I looked
Because that was
down
great.
to him.
Yeah. Right.
I think that Motley Crue was one of those bands. For me, when I first started getting into rock music, it was like Guns N' Roses, and of course Motley Crue was in that category too. My buddies were into that kind of stuff, so it was one of those bands that first got me into rock music. So it'll be a pretty cool experience, I think, to be sharing the stage with those guys night after night.
They're the epitome of rock and roll, I guess, with that stereotype.
Is there a Motley Crue song you'd like to hear right now?
Kickstart My Heart, that's always been my favorite.
Yeah,
Sure.
Getting some nods around. All right, here it is on the Rock Report. It's hanging out with Theory of a Deadman, Winnipeg's best rock, Power 97. Motley Crue, Kickstart My Heart on the 6 o'clock Rock Report. Going on tour starting in February. Theory playing the Burton Cummings Theatre tonight. One of the songs off of the latest album, Scars and Souvenirs, Hate My Life, it seems to be striking a chord with a lot of people. And I was talking to one guy, he's like, well, what does Theory hate about their lives? I kind of listed in the song, hobos asking you for money, stupid people that can't drive, your wife nagging you, spending all your money, not putting out,
That's right, man.
and your
same
stupid
thing.
job.
Same thing. Everybody else. Has
Right.
to
Sounds
complain about.
familiar to most
Job.
people.
And he said he's got me pegged.
That's
You
right.
got to write for the people, man. It's all about. You got to write a song that people can relate to, or you're finished. So, I don't. You don't really hear a lot of those kind of songs, do you? I mean, I don't know. I think it's kind of fresh. A lot of people like to whine and complain a lot, so we'll do it for them.
It's meant to be a bit humorous,
Yeah.
it's something that you can laugh at. I mean, how many people say they hate their lives don't actually hate their lives, just going through, one of those 30-second tantrums where they're like, I hate my life.
I think people, you hear something like that too, it almost does the opposite. It makes you realize that you don't actually have it that bad. If you're driving to work, well, it's good to have a job and to have a car. Some people don't. But, it's total tongue-in-cheek, fun song. When we first sent that to the label, they were like, why are you so upset? What is they
Did we do anything?
They hated the song. They didn't want it on the record. They thought it was just a miserable song. We're like, no, you got it all wrong. And we shot a video for it, too. We wanted the video to be like a humorous kind of video. And, of course, they sent us treatments and we're instantly like, all these dark treatments about people smashing windshields and stuff. We're like, no, come on. You're not getting it. So we made a great video for it. You can check it. It's online. I don't know when it's going to release in Canada, but you can go on our MySpace.
It's streaming on your website right now.
Yeah, you can check
I'll
it
put
out.
a
It's
link
awesome.
on power97.com
Cool.
too. What kind of jobs did you guys have before Theory? Were you channeling like dishwashing jobs when you were 16?
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, Tyler and I used to rock the dish pit.
That's how me and Dean met. Washing dishes at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never worked at a restaurant.
You don't know what it's like, man.
I don't. I'm
Knew there
glad.
was something
I
off
hate
about
doing the
you.
dishes, even at home. You should have put that in the song.
Dave was lucky. Dave was a firefighter. He saved lives.
Close.
Yeah.
But I did save lives. You're right.
What, did you take the menial labor route as
No,
opposed?
mine was this. I worked in fire protection, testing fire alarms and fire extinguishers and hydrants and all the stuff that, preventative maintenance stuff. It was a very rewarding job. Oh, God, I can't even say it with a straight face.
Well, it sounds a little bit better than being a couple dish pigs.
Yeah, that was a horrible job. I'm sorry if there's any dishwashers out there listening. But it's good. It was good for you because it really made you want to do something else with your life.
It's character building.
It is,
right.
man. It makes you, get up in the morning and want to, motivate yourself to do something. Other
Do
than
something
wash
else.
dishes. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Did you move up through into the kitchen? Did you?
Yeah, I did.
yeah.
Dean didn't have hair down his back, and so he was allowed to actually go out in the public and wait tables.
I could actually talk
They
to
kept
the
me in the
guests.
back cooking.
Yeah.
I was a dirty rocker dude.
I
long
served
hair.
tables and did all that.
Did
Made
you have
the
a bad
tips,
boss?
I got the tips.
You can name
Mad
names.
Cash.
It's okay.
No, our bosses were pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was, we worked in the restaurant, so anybody listening that works in a restaurant, it's all the same everywhere you go. It's always like, it's like almost like a soap opera.
It's a cult.
It's it's like just one of the managers is sleeping, one of the waitresses, and there's like, breakups happening and inner dating happening. It's awesome.
You and Dean date anybody?
Together?
Together?
Yes.
All right, well, let's do Hate My Life. It's the Rock Report, Winnipeg's best rock. Power 97.
So sick of the hobos.
This is the Rock Report, and I haven't really been reporting on the Rock. Not really much news has been happening. It's all been Obama this and Obama that. But there is a story.
Barack.
Barack.
It's the Barack
The
Report.
Barack Report. Last week I was talking about Aerosmith guitarist Joe Perry had some emergency surgery on his knee. Now it's infected. He's kind of out of commission for the next 4 months when they're supposed to be working on the new record. They're still kind of soldiering on. It's their 15th studio album for
Unbelievable.
Aerosmith. Do you guys see yourself
crazy.
like 12 more albums from Scars and Souvenirs?
I already need knee surgery right now. I'm serious. I was on stage the other day and I popped something in my thumb.
Well, if we put 3 records in, 8 years?
Yeah.
What is 12 more records going to take?
40?
81,
32
years?
more years, which will put me in the 60s. So,
Unbelievable. So, yeah,
sure.
Rolling
no
Stones,
problem.
man.
We'll see
Easily,
you
no
going.
problem.
That was back, but back then, they put out like a record every year.
Yeah.
But now it's like labels are, trying to stretch out as much as they can with the, with the record industry and whatnot. But, maybe we'll do 7 more records.
Yeah.
Gonna cap it off.
I'm pretty sure one of us is going to croak pretty soon. OD or something.
Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me?
So
I haven't seen Joe yet today.
who's in the worst shape? Is Joe in the worst shape?
No,
Joey.
Joe's young and
Virile.
exuberant and
Full of zip. Joe's at home. Joe's from Winnipeg, so he's got a home crowd tonight.
Joey.
Last time we played here, there's a bunch of his family wearing like Joey shirts. So I don't know.
So let's see those again
we took
tonight.
it as a merch idea. Now we have Joey shirts
For sale,
That's right,
yeah.
for sale.
Do you guys have new T-shirts? I think last time I was talking to you, you were pushing Bad Girlfriend, and you were setting T-shirts out because everyone wanted Bad Girlfriend or Bad Wife T-shirts.
Yeah, we still got those. Those are still a huge seller. So we still sell those. We got some new shirts. We're always like every 2 or 3 months you got to rotate.
Switch it
We
up.
we made a special shirt for the Canadian tour, of
Yeah.
course, just a Canadian tour shirt, which has a Canadian flag on it, because we're Canadian.
And there's some snow on it because there's snow.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out, taking over the 6 o'clock Rock Report. Was there an Aerosmith song that you'd like to
Dean?
play?
Ooh,
I like Ragdoll. That's my favorite.
really?
What's your
Ragdoll?
favorite?
We
Well,
heard "Come Together" the cover the other day.
Oh yeah,
is that new?
No, that's old.
That's old.
to come together. The
The
Aerosmith.
Beatles cover, yeah.
yeah,
cover?
they did. Yeah.
Thank you guys very much. Enjoy
Thanks a
the show
lot,
this
man.
evening. Theory of a Deadman tonight at the Burton Cummings Theater.
Thank you.
All right.
All the interviews you want on iTunes and at Power97.com. Casey's Audio Vault.
Casey Norman is Power 97's music director and can be heard every weekday from 2 till 6 in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
Power 97 is Winnipeg's best rock.